Why don't the Egyptians record Moses?
Record Moses.
I mean, yeah, I think you touched on this. Like,
Yeah.
they don't really talk about people who are adversaries. And
Right, that's part of it, but there is a figure in Egyptian history known as 𝗧𝗏𝗡. 𝗧𝗏𝗡, which means mother's brother. I know it's an odd name. We talked about this at one point in here. When you go to Hatshepsut's temple, which is not far from the Valley of the Kings, this temple, if you walk this way, right over here, down a hill, is 𝗧𝗏𝗡's tomb. And 𝗧𝗏𝗡, some are saying now, was Moses. And there's an article on the Armstrong Institute website called, "Is This Moses?" 𝗧𝗏𝗡, is this Moses? And he makes a case that the figure in Egyptian history known as 𝗧𝗏𝗡 is Moses. All right. Now, what does Moses means? I think out of the water, something like that. You know, when Daniel and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego went to Babylon, what did they do? They gave them a new name, right? They're discipling them into their new worldview, their new religion. So Moses was given a different name as an Egyptian official, if this theory is true. And when you read about it, I mean, it's 95% of the way there. There's some unanswered questions, but it really seems, because the tomb is never used. It's abandoned. Gee, I wonder why. Because after Moses left Egypt and then came back to bring his people out of the land, obviously he never went back after that. Where's he buried? He's buried on Mount Nebo, which is present-day Jordan. He doesn't even go into the promised land. So his tomb isn't used. So 𝗧𝗏𝗡 could be Moses. Look for that article. It's a very fascinating article. It's about 5,000 words.